Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Eddie Marcus once again. I want to talk to you because I love you. Most of the times I like to come to you with something positive. We know what positivity does for people and how it's uplifting. But then every now and then you have to tell people the truth. Sometimes you have to tell a mother that a baby is ugly. Sometimes you have to tell a mother that got an ugly baby that the baby is beautiful, but you're only playing. So what I'm actually saying to you is everything must be directed, intentional, and it must be for real. For you, for instance. Wonderful people. At least I know you think that you're very wonderful people. But I came with a sign. I think that sign says that we could all live as though we were rich if we had 1 ounce of sense. We could all live as though we were rich if we had 1 ounce of sense. What does that basically mean? It's amazingly strange and wonderful how things are connected. First of all, every last one of us, for the most part, wish for peace and prosperity and joy. No doubt. No doubt. And for some strange reason or miracle, in our makeup, there are some things that are common amongst us necessary for existence. And beyond water and air, it might be food, clothing, and shelter. These kind of things are absolutely necessary. And if we plan to grow, we need to be educated, wherever education can be found. What does it do? It helps us to be better at whatever it is that we do. And every last one of us know we want to be healthy. So health care, these things are required for our living. And you know what, ladies and gentlemen? Every last one of us require that. We want that. And the earth is able to give us everything outside of ourselves that is required to meet these particular needs. And in each of us, there's a desire for us to be great at something. Each of us have a career desire. And if the doors were open, and they are now, you can be whatever you want to be. And anything that you want to be has already been designed so that when you are actually doing it, it will be a part of that which is required to make, create, and establish the goods and services that we, the people, determine that we want in our lives. And it's a simple matter, ladies and gentlemen. It simply means that we have to care about one another. We have to say, this is ours. This is our city. This is our state. This is our nation. This is ours. It doesn't belong to anyone else but us. And we love it. We treat it like we love it. And those who come upon our shores know that we love it because we shower our love upon them. We are the lovers. We have learned the secret of life. Well, this is what I'm hoping for. This is what I have been crying for and reaching out to you for 36 years. For 36 years, and if I had to evaluate what the response has been, I would say that when you go forward out in your ways, you articulate a message that the things that I have just said are the same things that you are for. But when I take the fact that I have gone out and done the things that I have done to draw you into the positions that you have stated, you never arrived. And all of those things that we say we want, we are denied them because there are those who think that you are too smart, too ignorant. In fact, they have dedicated themselves to make sure that you are dumb, that you're stupid, and that you're ignorant, that you can be used and manipulated to benefit them. See, that is the basis for what this world is made of, ladies and gentlemen. It is the basis for what this world is made of. And the secret is this. You, the people of the world, are denied life because life has a price. You must be willing to give your life in order to get life, because there's always somebody somewhere waiting to take your life to control and manipulate you. But if they cannot do it, then you will always be free, always be free. And if man did not make you, then another power did. That means that if another power made you, that power probably has control over you now. And even then, if that power brought you into this world, that power can take you wherever that power desires for you to be. And everything is going to be all right. But for you and I, we are not concerned about the next step. We're concerned about right now. That's the only thing that is in our hands. right now. There will be those who will do everything to change you. You have had your eyes open. You must walk according to the principles of love. You can't do anything else other than that. And if you backslide, you're worse than anything that, well, you pretty bad off. Now, I want to wrap this up by saying to you, yes, I want to see this. I spent my life, my second part of my life, trying to educate people and draw people into that idea. It can happen. Look, we haven't been taught this in school. We haven't been taught this anywhere. We haven't even been taught this in church. And at the closest we have gotten a message about it, it has to do with some other place after you die. I want you to know, ladies and gentlemen, that can happen today. It can happen today. It's not going to happen by government. Government will not do this. The government that has established is established on the principles of what is happening. What is happening is what the government is all about. Not only this government, but the entire world's government is all about the stuff that's happening right now. And it will not correct itself because it creates this mess because somebody benefits from it. But if you and I could just wake up and recognize that your children can live just like any prince's kid. Your children can live just like any billionaire's kid if you so desire. They don't have to. But let it be your choice. Let it not be your kids walking around with nappy head and snotty nose and raggedy clothes. Let it not be that they're in a soup line coming home from school trying to find something to eat or someplace to sleep. Why? Because there are people in the world who care. There are people in the world who believe that it is not supposed to be that way. And not only do they believe it, they see it clearly. And then they reach out to you and ask you, come join with us. It can only happen if you say yes as well. It is not about an I. Sure, I can get rich, you can get rich, but that's not the key. The key is we. We are family of God. Why? Whether you like it or not. We were made by another power. Yes, there are many of us. There are many of us are so low down and dirty. But you know why? It is because of what they have experienced in life. And it's going to take love to change them. And what does love say? Love says that what I have for myself and what I want for myself, I would not deny for you. Hey, not only that, what I would do to protect my interests, I would do to protect yours. Why? Because we are one. We are family. Now, ladies and gentlemen of America, this is asking you to play a part in peace, play a part in prosperity for the nation, play a part in joy for the nation. Willingly use your gifts and talents to create the goods and services that we, the people, us, determine are essential in our lives. Let us create our heaven right here. We have the ability, we got the resources, and we got the knowledge. But we got to change our minds. Don't tell me if I talk to you about being rich without going through this dog-eat-dog world, that I got to come into this dog-eat-dog world, otherwise I'm not anything. I got children all over this country who have been denied the fruits that I've just mentioned to you because I don't do the things the way that I'm condemning. I'm asking you to see why it's condemned. Look around you. Look at the pain and suffering. Look around you. Something got to be done. It's got to be changed. And it can only be changed when you care. If you don't care, nobody else gives a damn. And if you care, you must be willing to give your life for life. You must be able to face the challenges of life and dare to try to change you. Why? Because you are the light. You are the salt. You know you're right. Why? Because you ain't condemning nobody. You're trying to make life wonderful. Not just for yourself, but for everybody else. And if they can't do that, then they should listen. So, what I'm saying to you is this. We could each live as though we were rich if we had 1 ounce of sense. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to stop now. I hope that you've gotten something out of this message. Indeed, that was my intention. I want you to know that this world is all kinds of things are going on. But it could be righteous if you. And in order to be righteous and say that all of you got to change your mind. You've been taught everything different. Listen to me. You got to change your mind, every last one of you. You can't say somebody else is right and you wrong and they're right. All of you got to change your mind, because nothing that you thought and knew has ever brought you together. So you got to put it away as garbage and change your mind and dedicate and concentrate your mind to be one with one another for the benefit of love. Can you dig it? Bye-bye.